Hello, it's Kevin here. Again, welcome to my channel if you're watching it on YouTube. Welcome if you're watching it on IELTS 9 Pro or a Parrot or any other place. So, first things first, disclaimer, fair use, teaching, non-profit, etc. blah blah blah. So don't come complaining. Get that out of the way. Now, just in case you don't know, we're running down all the Cambridge academic writing task number ones. Okay, so we started at 17, we did CAM 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and now we're doing Cambridge 12, academic writing task 1. So, this is from test number 2 of Cambridge 12. As you can see, it's a map, the town centre of Islip. Okay. So let me just see if I can scroll this down quickly. So I'll show you mine first, right, which I just wrote a minute or two ago. Then I've got, don't know, maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 of some student responses from my group, IELTS 9 Pro, in answer to this question. Okay, so let's take a look at it. So all you need to do first, right, sentence 1 doesn't really make a lot of difference, just paraphrase. The maps illustrate, show. So the maps illustrate Islip Town Centre currently, as well as plans for its future development. Okay, now the overview is the important part. You've got to capture or encapsulate the main features. Now, as we can see here, right, you've got that road running through, and if you look at the map, so the entrance road, or exit road, is extended. It's now a dual carriageway that encircles the town centre, which is considerably enlarged. So, overall, we can see significant changes and expansion to the centre involving a dual carriageway, completely encircling the town, major building of both new housing and associated amenities for transport, bus station, car park, and shopping, brand new shopping centre. Okay, so what you need then, you need to have some kind of a logical progression of how you go kind of through the information. Yeah, so what I've done here, I started at the top, at the north, and moved down to the south, so back to front essentially. Okay, on some maps you can go round, circular, but on this one it makes more sense, I think, to just start at the back and come through to the front or bottom. So we've got a compass here, right? Starting from the north of the town, the countryside area will be completely replaced by dual carriageway that runs entirely around the centre, where the first row of shops now stands. A bus station, shopping centre, car park and new housing will be added. The current main road that runs through the town will be closed off and be turned into a pedestrian-only zone, with a second row of shops remaining in place below it. Then, what's not changed? So, what I've done, I've put what's the main changes first. That's the major paragraph. But if you look, some things haven't really changed. So there's minor changes, right? So, to the south of the shops here, little will change. The housing is still there, more or less. There's some new housing, so that's not moved. There's some additional housing there. The park is still there, but reduced in size. And the school and housing to the south are still there, but outside the carriageway. 175 words, so that's pretty straightforward, yeah? Okay, now, let me get the one out I'm going to have a review of. Get this open. I think I've got 5 here. Now, I'm probably not going to change every single word, because as always, as I keep saying, I usually make these videos in between student sessions and lessons, and today is no exception. I've got 10 minutes to finish this before my student comes. So, the maps give some information about the current state of Islip Town Centre and the planned development of it. Now, I don't know why people keep using this construction, putting it at the end of a sentence, where you could just put and its planned development. Why do you put development of it? Besides to building a carriageway around the town, we can see where, right, so we can see the overview here is not very detailed. It doesn't really, it doesn't really say a lot. There's a carriageway, and then there's a car park and a bus station, and that's basically it. That's all it says. Whereas if you look at mine, whatever, yeah, there's a little bit more. So to get good marks here, that overview must be sound, okay? According to the first map, the form of the town is quite foursquare. I don't even know what foursquare means. Well, in this, it's quite foursquare. We also see a countryside. Countryside's not countable. Located in the north, there's a main street that's crossed. Right, so what we're doing, right? So what this one's done, it's sort of like, if you look at the thing, yeah. So comparisons, make comparisons. That's what it wants. Make comparisons, yeah. Make comparisons if relevant. So what I've done in mine, as you can see, right, where the mine is, yeah, I'm directly making comparisons. So this will be replaced by this. This will be added. This is going to change. Where this is now, something else will be there. I'm making direct comparisons. But what they've done here, they've simply said, this is what I see in map 1. This is what I see in map 2. That doesn't really work. It's not what they are looking for. Okay, countryside on the town, main street, that crosses through the middle, surrounded by the variety. So there's articles here. There's different verb forms crossed on the bottom of the map. Again, I haven't got the time to correct every single thing here. We see houses that are, so we need B, form the B here, surrounded by one school from the southwestern apartment. So then you've got this, but there is no path to connect us. Right, so that doesn't really work. We will witness more developed constructions. Plans for development show that we will see more development. Okay. Carriageway surrounding surrounding the town has unified. All right. So, who says the shops are fancier? So, I'm not going to correct every single thing here, but as you can see, that doesn't really work. Now, this one's too short in any case. These two maps illustrate current future designs of the part of Islip town. Overall, in first looking. You mean at first look, at first sight. The main road is changed for pedestrians only route and some new car park and pedestrians. Right, so again, overview, not enough. The most apparent difference has been that access to dual carriageways built more. The lovely and interesting. Who says it's lovely and interesting? So again, I'm not going to change every single word here, but there's quite a lot. One, it's too short. The overview's not so good, and there's not enough detail and information. And this lovely and interesting. How do you know? It might be absolutely terrible. Anyway, 2, 3, 3 words. That's a little bit long, but let's know. Small town called Islip. Overall housing unchanged. Now that's better, right? Sorry. Look at that. Now that overview definitely is better, but what about the ring road? I would mention that. So there's a main road. Right, so again, what they've done here, this is what I see in map 1. Well, we don't want that. We want comparisons. Okay? There will be demolished the northern shops. Well, you can't demolish the countryside, can you? it's countryside. The Woodman's no shops. The countryside's not bad, but it's up Denton Road and are going to be replaced with right. While so there's punctuation here. There's articles. Show the second row of shops missing preposition. While a pedestrian way is going to be constructed along with shops to the north. Well, it's not going to be constructed, it's a road. But they're going to change it. So, now, okay, now, that's okay, yeah. Some residential area will stay unchanged. Well, the school's more or less the same. To surround or to be. So, there's some prepositions here, there's some missing articles, and the organisation, right? This is why, right? You have to have an organisation. You have to have a logic. So don't just simply, oh, there's this, there's that, oh, and that's all, right? If it's a map, either go round, right? Clockwise, anti-clockwise, from back to front, but a logical way here, right? North to south, from the back up to the front. So if you have a logic, that's better than just simply wandering round and saying there's this here and there's that there, etc. So that could do with a bit of work. Also, two schemes, two maps describe running a no so large town, a not so large town. Okay. Overview. Where's the overview? You don't have one. So right away, you're going to get a low task achievement score. 5. No overview. Current situation. Well, it's not a situation. Includes third person S, a main road going from west to east in the centre with 2 rows of shops. So again, what they've done is, this is map number 1. This is map number 2. They don't want that. They want comparisons. Yeah? And you've got what's this first, second, what's this third. Right. It's not an essay. The given maps depict the Islip town centre now and the planned development of it, or its planned development. Overall, we can see more residential facilities and pedestrian way. Okay, good, but I would have put the carriageway there. Okay? So then your carriageway will be constructed, shops in the north part, while it will be disappeared. Shops in the north part of the map, while it will be disappeared, will be created instead of them. New accommodations will be made in different parts of a city. Well, different parts of a city, yeah, but what? There's a compass there. Is it north, south, east, west? Which will be smaller. There's main roads being especially change from shops in the heart of the area. Overall, it's notable will develop with more facilities. Oh, so we've got an overview here at the bottom instead of at the top. But again, there's no logic here. There's no organisation. Everything is jumbled into a single paragraph. Again, if you look at mine, right, you've got clear organisation. So that's what you essentially need. Now, I have to call this quits now because students are coming, etc. I'll just leave that there. So, as I say, I hope you see or get the general idea, right, why those others don't really work. A lot of them, they're not making comparisons. It's just, this is map 1 and this is map 2. They're not directly comparing. And they don't have a clear overview that grabs the main features. So, if you can do that, and that's only 175 words, if you can do that, you will be fine. Now, I'll have to rush. So, I'll be posting a new topic in the group, IELTS 9 Pro, links below, etc. If you need anything on italki, links below, etc. And I hope that helps. But I've got to rush. I've got to go and chat with a student. So I'll see you next time. Hope that helps.